Your history started as slavery, and we know that there was a history before slavery, right? So very rich history before that time. So I think when you're in Africa, Black Africa, you tend to see people around you who look like you. You don't feel like you stick out as much. It's just a whole different.
So your first impression about Ghana when you step your foot in Ghana, first impression was what?
Relocating and moving to Ghana.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Me, Myself, and I. Epic it was. Remember to like and share to this amazing video, and I always want to say a very big thank you for always subscribing, liking and sharing. It's because of you guys that I'm doing all this, and thank you always for doing that for me. I'm here with this amazing, beautiful lady. Can we please know a little bit about yourself?
Hello, I'm Dee Dee. I'm of Haitian descent. I currently live in Morocco. I grew up in Florida.
All right, why Ghana? Why are you in Ghana?
Well, I've always considered relocating and moving to Ghana because of the Repatriation Act, but I haven't gotten around to it. And then I kind of, just made the decision last month to buy the ticket.
Wow, so you make that decision last month to buy a ticket and now you find yourself in Ghana.
Yes.
How does it feel for you?
Good, good. It's nice to be surrounded by blackness and beauty and where we all are from, so.
Wow, it's nice. So your first impression about Ghana when you step your foot in Ghana, first impression was what?
It's hot. That's my first impression.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow, where you from, it wasn't hot?
No, where I came from, it wasn't hot. But then my second impression of the spa I went to was like, this is really nice. People who have businesses really take care of their businesses.
In Ghana?
Yeah.
Wow, are you willing to stay more?
Yeah, I would move here.
You move here?
I would.
How soon?
I don't know. It depends. It depends on a variety of things.
Wow. So what are some of the things that it depends on?
Networking, looking at the residential areas to see if I will be comfortable there.
Oh, I see. How did you get to know Africa?
So I think that there is a significant lack of information and misinformation of Africa. Black folks in America don't necessarily feel motivated to come to Africa because of the negative depictions on commercials, that one fly on every eye of a child. But growing up Haitian and knowing of my history and my parents kind of, being proud Haitians, I knew, I just naturally knew based on the teachings that they instilled in me. So. Yeah.
Africans coming back to their roots, do you think this is important?
It's very important, yeah.
Why is it important?
I think when you grow up in a place where you're socially or status-wise or socioeconomically kind of automatically on the bottom tier, it's nice for you to remove yourself out of that context and be somewhere where it's mostly you and you start to kind of figure out like what are some other characteristics of myself that I want to connect to deeper. Like you can start to see yourself as a whole person and not necessarily less than. And because that's typically how you are on the social status in the States. It's kind of like, oh, where your history started is slavery, and we know that there was a history before slavery, right? So very rich history before that time. So I think when you're in Africa, Black Africa, you tend to see people around you who look like you. You don't feel like you stick out as much. It's just a whole different warming experience. So, yeah.
Wow, that is so deep. You feel like racist in Ghana?
No, how could? First of all, you have to have power to be racist and maybe not disenfranchised. And most of the places so far. And I mean, I'm sure there's colorism here. That's an issue in every country. But I think racism, I don't think I've experienced racism. And I've only been here for like 24 hours, so.
You've not experienced any?
No. I think people are kind here, respectful.
That is so amazing. We are kind and
The
risky.
people are beautiful
Beautiful.
and have really great fashion.
Wow. I hope it's not about my fashion.
Well, I mean, look at these. Look at the cones on these sandals. I mean, yes, I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
Definitely a new type of fashion.
Okay. Well, I really appreciate your time so much. If you have a message for Africans, American, black folks out there, what would be that message?
Come home, come to Africa, come visit. It's not what you see, it's not what the powers that be tell you it is. You should come and have an experience for yourself.
Alright, come home. Year of return. Beyond the return. They are all there to support you coming back home. And I really appreciate your time once again. Alright.
Your history started as slavery, and we know that there was a history before slavery, right? So very rich history before that time. So I think when you're in Africa, black Africa, you tend to see people around you who look like you. You don't feel like you stick out as much. It's just a whole different.
So your first impression about Ghana when you step your foot in Ghana, first impression was what?
Relocating and moving to Ghana.
Maybe today I don't get nothing, but tomorrow I go get something, and I go buy a motor for my mama. Subscribe to Epic It Was YouTube channel because this guy is amazing. He supports so many content creators, and I want you.
So what do you want to say to Wandimaya if Wandimaya is watching you right now? You can say it in French, don't worry.
Ok. Bon, pour Wandimaya, je souhaite la réussite pour Wandimaya, la progresse et tout.
Let's go straight to the video.
Africa is the future. Asa, you make it easy. Africa is today. You know you talk. In the narrative of Africa. I am Wandimaya.
When are you making? Shall me meet Chikai around to the A broke lady or a DB lady?
Oh, a broke lady.
A broke lady?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want me and her to hustle together so that we can make it on top.